It's brought to you by New Star Max. Win to the max. Jamel Ramos, Tricky Peromingan, JM Manalang, Danny Marilao, and Louis Vigil for the depleted roster once again of Bacolod City as they take on Andre Armenion, CJ Payawal, Latis Depala, Mark Montuano, and Dennis Santos, who is returning off of some back spasms for Valenzuela. Numbers for our campaign.
Well, sometimes you gotta make most of the opportunity that's given you, and so right now, while may constraint pagdating sa number of players on the team, you know, opportunity for people to start showing up.
Dennis Santos has showed up once again. He just scored his first basket, even though he's not at 100%. Louis Vigil just made a three-pointer on his third game in the MPBL.
Start in his first showing, he made a living out of three, and right now that still continues, I guess.
He was joking to me before this game because I was welcoming him to the FP. On Louis' numbers, he made 6 3-pointers versus the Knights out of 9 tries. That's actually a high percentage.
Yeah.
And there's a gimme for Mark Montuano.
Well, si Mark Montuano parang naka-plug and play.
MPBL, especially remember season 4, Bacolod, he was an all-star for them. So it's just a matter of time where he could be rejuvenated as Danny Marilao just scored. So this is the evening of Danny Marilao's birthday. And there's a putback. JM Manalang scores.
Happy birthday, Dan.
For 2 years. At may kasama ng pagmamahal yan. Danny Marilao would not deny it. The love that they share.
Kasi magandang complementary siya kala Marvin, and I guess iba rin talaga yung control na binigay ni J. Mark Malyari for Sarangani. A little bit more stable, you know. Madayag is a point guard, pero medyo
Covered him, right?
Yep.
Last Thursday he was the best player.
Yes.
That was a blowout game.
Yes. And well, you know, it was a game that started out really very competitive between the
with another jumper. And off of the turnover, here comes Val City. Mark Montuano, lefty gimme.
Wow, talagang ramdam mo na si Mark feel of advantage, I guess, inside the paint.
How about that? A rim run for Mark Montuano, looking very comfortable.
Yeah.
He just needed his minutes after all.
Yes.
Hubalde's number 2 at 6.7. Armenion's number 3 at 6.6. And Manliguez is number 5 at 6.2. But we can't forget about that guy, Dennis Santos, with a slamma-jamma. Box. He's looking like he's at 100%. Same goes for Tricky Peromingan, who just scored with a layup.
Slam finish.
That was almost a steal. It is completed by Armenion. Forward pass. Uh-oh! Dennis Santos with a second slam in this game.
And because of that, we already have 2 entries. Haba, tangkad nitong Valenzuela. They tried to post up, pero eventually kick out. And Montuano, patuloy, no, may score dito, Migs.
Para silang nagsascoring previous game.
Yeah.
He told me that he was more surprised with grabbing more boards, or those, for that many boards as Casinillo just scored, compared to his 33 points.
Yeah, actually, nung tinignan ko ngayon, I had to...
90 seconds before the end of 1. Payawal will fire. Well, that has been his specialty all season long.
Yeah, isa na yan sa mga nakita natin na
scoring 25 points in total. Danny Marilao on the recovery. A no-look pass to Ian Pardo, who makes a 3-pointer.
Bacolod actually doing really good from yun nga yung pag-defend against the bigs of Valenzuela. That's been the challenge so far.
Mark Montuano just feasting inside. Now he's in double figures alongside Cup. 25 seconds. Paulo swings it over up top. Now onto the right. CJ Payawal will make a 3.
I'm telling you, itong Valenzuela team na to, other teams
mates in the next 30 minutes. This first quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball ending partner of the MPBL. LA Casinillo, Jeb Bulawan, and Danny Marilao are there as well. That's a basket for LA, who we have confirmed it already, is playing his last game.
And Paulo Hubalde, I mean, yung stability sa pagdala ng bola, yung pag-probe, pagtira sa labas, ano pa ba naman ang hahanapin mo naman?
Gusto ko yung
the way that they're bringing in new guys, and more importantly, yung pag-mesh ng mga bago sa team nila. That's what's scary.
By the way, as Danis, to
Yes.
continue operating with those changes, and you never know what can happen in those 2 days.
Yeah, and oh, wow.
Krista Chavez just made a 3-pointer.
Yeah, I made a case before that it's almost a layup, no, for Chris De Chavez. But what you like about him is also plays a lot of paint action.
Speaking of paint action, and here's Danny. Marilao on the move. Marilao all the way.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Alam mo, tama ka nga. Gusto niyang manalo para sa birthday niya. Kasi right now, we'll see.
Long way to go. Kinyahan wide open. He passed the ball back to Brian Lakap. That's a smart play.
Smart play, and you just continue moving down.
In Jamel Ramos. As Sidney mentioned, it's good that they got him and Montuano at this point as they try to chase for that number 6 seed, and who Jamel Ramos can really learn a lot from. Another 5 minutes in the second. Kinyahan will score. And he wanted a foul. Danny Marilao, Santos up top. Kinyahan, nice fake.
Nice fake, yeah.
JR back to Dennis, a good look, and that's a 3.
You have all these.
And he said, I practiced those shots. So it's fine for him. Kumbaga, sanay naman siya sa lahat ng contact, sanay siya sa tight defenses. It's anticipated very well by Bacolod City. This is a 5-on-1. Manalang, sorry miss, put back for Jeb Bulawan. Here's Dennis Santos. 3-pointer, yes, he's feeding it. 23 points for Dennis Santos.
Yeah.
By Ramos, back and forth we go. Here's Dennis, 3-pointer. Yes, sir. 26 points for Dennis Santos.
Hindi ka makuha sa malapitan. Dito tayo sa labas.
Good effort. Pardo hanging and missing. Another rebound. Louis. Yes. Allowing 18 to Bacolod. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL. They want him. They want him. Short on the 3. Montuano there for the putback.
So far, whatever Mark Montuano has started in the first quarter really carried on.
Ramos onto Vigil. Against Payawal. Louis. How about that? Minama lang.
Oh.
Arminion. No good on the layup. Mike Machon, the cleanup.
Ayan, dati nung wala pa yung mga ibang bigs, JR Kenyahan and the rest of the guys.
Just very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Jacinillo is already wearing his warmer. His ankle is to the NCAA.
Yeah. Ang dami niyang experience na na-gain dito which he can actually bring into the NCAA. And he didn't do it off the bench. He was actually one of the guys na they depend on.
Faking the spin, tough shot. That was partially blocked as well. No put back for Machon. Oh! Somehow, some way, the ball just landed onto his hands.
Nakatulong rin yung parang screen ni Lakap dun sa...
5:53. Mike Machon against Jeb Bulawan. A jumper and the make for Mike Machon.
Yeah. He's gonna need that burn time on the floor. Mana lang yung 13 games na yan,
Right.
diba?
Actually, itong punto nga natin ngayon, honestly, I felt like everything happened too fast.
Oo, totoo.
From April.
That's right. Combination of players who are the 5 best players that could play best together.
It's a breakaway for Tricky Peromingan. He could have given the ball up to Jeb Bulawan. It would have been a slam.
He still got so much of what he can offer.
Eh, di ba kaka-import lang yan sa ibang bansa?
Oo nga. Diba?
Tricky Peromingan just scored. Slam against JM Manalang. 1 minute to go in the third. Lepalam scores.
Yeah.
Project Ladis.
Yeah.
Attacking, leaning in, and missing. Got his own board. Vigil. Yes, sir. That's a double-double. Paulo dancing with Jeb Bulawan. Hubalde passes. Martin fakes, 2 seconds. Alan sidestep, and he makes the shot. In control. Up by 11 points. This third quarter score is brought to you by GameX.
Massive effort. And you see him a lot of times, you know, moving his legs, getting to open spots, getting coverages, sa loob man yan o sa labas. If a guy wants to play deep.
Santos unable to get the ball back. Kinyahan backing down against JM Manalang.
Drop step.
Kinyahan. Yes, sir.
Kasi dami-daming nakita niyang dumepensa sa poste. Yung 50 medyo malabo na tingin ko.
Yung 40 rin eh, medyo malabo.
Oo.
Kinyahan, that's good. 6. Montuano
Post up, clear.
against Louis Vigil. Montuano backs
Yeah.
down. Yes! Will that count? Yes!
Tama lang na flinex niya. Ganun siya kakumpiyansa.
Perumingan recovers. 5 on the shot clock. Jeb Bulawan, free throw jumper. That's good.
Ganda nga elevation ni Jeb, no?
Sino pa bang nasa bench nila? Well, the absence
Masyon,
of Darren
yeah.
Manliguez could be a factor. As Louis Vigil just made a 3-pointer. He's up to 32 points in this game. Here's J.R. Guinyahan. One bump. No basket. Montuano pounding his way through. Nice patience by Mark Montuano.
Wow. Isipin mo,
Although, let's face it, Guinyahan has been more established as a post player.
yeah.
So Montuano could just be that other guy running. There's the show by Guinyahan. Danny attacks and feeds. Kick out to Pardo at the corner. That's a 3.
Ano na?
Here's Paulo Ubalde on the move. Ubalde feeds. Santos will score. 29 points for him. Bacolod will go down to 1-15. Val City is back to an even 500 as Louis Vigil just made.
Down threes from the outside in that half.
His final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL.